Hi you guys, after a short holiday break, I am back with a new project with some mixed media techniques I'm coming back to very often. And it's JOANNAMARQUET here, Lemon Creation. Welcome to my channel. Once again, I'm working in my butterfly art journal. I absolutely love it. I just don't know, I cannot live without it, and I think I am just giving up other art journals for this one because it's very easy to work in. And I am using my new set of stamps, which is called Geometrical Grunge, which you can find in my shop. And I'm gonna be stamping with VersaFine Onyx Black, but I did the very first stamping impression on a piece of paper. This is like a Bristol paper. And I actually use this piece to cut out the forms because I'm gonna be doing some masking. With a clearly defined forms like these ones, triangles and squares, and you can actually do a lot of masking, and this is very nice, very cool mixed media technique I am coming back to quite often. You can build up your page and you can do it in a very nice way without elements overlapping. So that's why you cut the elements. You can either cut them from post-it, so like that you have a piece of gluey side which you can glue straight on the paper and then take it out without the glue staying on the page. Or you can use repositionable glue, the one which you can actually take out at any point. For this one I actually used glue only on the first piece of paper, and later I didn't even use glue. I just put the paper elements on the page. And also with that you can kind of beforehand make up your mind as to how the page is gonna look like. So you twist the elements, you turn them, you look where you want them to go, and like that you have, before actually making the page, you have more or less idea how the page is gonna look like. So this is really cool technique, and as I said, the elements are not overlapping. And this is my second stamp, which is called Science I Don't Get. It's an element of every kind of science, like a little bit of shimmy, math, music, even some computer science, everything I don't get. And I am taking this acetate paper, the part of the stamp with the stamped impression on it, which comes in the packaging, and like that I kind of looked what kind of stamp I'm gonna use, which will go well with the first set of stamp, with the rest of the page basically. So as you can see, I'm still masking. I forgot, I didn't see that on my stamping block I got some ink transfer which went to the page. I didn't want to have this blob of black ink, so I'm using my mono eraser. You're gonna get a full list of products in the description box below, and you're gonna get links, affiliate links to some of them, so you can buy them, and you buy them at no cost for you, but it helps me a little bit because I get a tiny commission. I think it's like 5% or 10%, I'm not sure, of every purchase. And so I am stamping still with VersaFine ink because it's a really nice ink, and this is the elements I cut before. So I am putting that in a small Ziploc bag, and I'm gonna stick it with the repositionable glue to the backing of my stamps, like that if I need it again I will use them. Here are two moon shadow sprays from Lindy's gang, and I'm gonna be applying them with a bit of acetate. Acetate, you can take it from backing of your stamps or wherever packaging, whichever packaging you find at home. And I really love this technique because I really do have control over where the paint goes, because you put it on the acetate, but later you press it with your fingers, so you can press the harder for more intensity, or you can press less for just a tiny bit of paint transfer. But as you can see, the paint stayed more or less in the geometrical forms which I wanted. But because it's kind of like a paint moon shadow. It's you know, brown paint with different colors added basically. So I got brown and violet, and I wanted to get a little bit of orange or yellow, and the second one didn't give me too much of the orange or yellow color. That's why I used the third one, which is I think Doubloon gold. But as I said, you're gonna get a list of all the products in the description box below, so you know, like that. I'm adding it a little bit, you know, to the paper, the yellow one, but you have to really well shake the bottles or move with the brush, so the you know, the particles, all the mica, all the actual yellow color or violet color will move, and you know, you actually can transfer it on the paper, otherwise it will stay at the bottom of the bottle. And as you can see, the color changes depending on how I twist the paper, so it's really cool. I really like moon shadows, and I haven't used them for some time, so you know, it's time to use them. And those are the transfer sheet from 49 and Marquet. I bought them like a few months ago, I think, and I really haven't got time to do too many projects. I'm designing, I'm selling, I'm doing post office and accounting and packaging, and as I said, designer, and you know, all the social media all by myself, and I'm a little overwhelmed. And now with holidays it was also difficult, the children are still at home, so you know. But I absolutely love the transfers, the Rub-Ons, and this is one of the techniques I use very often if I don't have stamps I want, or whatever, for whichever reason I am using the Rub-Ons. I really like that. It's very easy to do, because you just you know, they work like a temporary tattoos which you put on your skin, but without water. You just have a small kind of stick, and you know, you transfer them to the page. And 49 and Marquet actually has very nice ones, and I bought a few of them lately, as I said, a few months ago, and they add a lot of nice touches to the project. And as you've seen before, I use actually a kind of yellow golden ones, Rub-Ons, you know, because the violet and yellow makes a very nice color combo. So that's why I was showing you also with my finger over there at some point. The yellows works very nice with violet. And this is the lady I cut out. I know theoretically she doesn't match the, you know, the whole geometrical and sciencey page, but that's what I like also, you know, in mixed media and in art in general. You just do what you fancy. So I coiled some wire and I made her a double set of wings, which I am attaching right now to the double-sided tape. And then, to be sure these wings won't move, I will use 3D gel matte or matte gel, and actually add a second layer of the double-sided tape. So the girl is gonna be really coming out of the page. And I'm gonna be sure with the 3D matte gel that the wings will stay in place like I want them to. And to finish the page, I'm gonna add some really messy words from my shop. Please check the shop out. I am going to start adding some of my ATCs for some time anyway to the orders, to the orders basically. I always add something extra, and there's gonna be a link down below if you wanna check my shop. I really appreciate all the support, all the orders I get, because, well, for me it's my only way of supporting a little bit my family. So that's it, the page is finished. I absolutely love it. I love my grunge. I seriously love my grunge. I hope you do too. And I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you so much for subscribing and hitting the notification bell. And I hope I'm gonna see you in the next video, which will come a little bit faster than this one. Big hugs, guys. Bye bye.